ranking.
The most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Luis Scola, and Damari Carroll subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And Joseph and the foul called on Freak. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Up and in on the way. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points of the night.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And so a pretty lot.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
Okay, guys, great work in the first half. That's how you take care of business on your home.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Just a fantastic game for Freak. He's got 15 rebounds and he's stolen the ball 4 times. He's getting it done, making plays by set.
The lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Orlando, Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post, and it's Payton in at the point. It's DeRozan with the drive. Rebound by the Magic. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Payton kicks to Vucevic. Oladipo outside. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. And he gets it to go. Harris has got 8.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Lowry dishes to Patterson. DeRozan on the wing. Patterson, the screen. It's stolen by Vucevic. And now Orlando on the break. Oladipo's running. Here's Harris. And it's Orlando with another.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all 3 of their shot attempts.
Lowry kicks to DeRozan. And the pass to Freak. Shot from 12. And again, Toronto no luck. Magic have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. They double in with Freak. On the wing, Harris. Patterson defending. Here's Vucevic. Misses off the right iron.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Freak. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 4 this quarter.
He's their go-to guy. When he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for
While we have a chance, here are the NBA's assist leaders for the second half of the season. Freak, number 1.
Well, since that break, he's really been effective at getting the ball to his teammates. He's been creative, he's been very demonstrative, and he's been determined and deliberate. And I think the team has been more involved and energized because of it.
Here's Harris, and the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 12 in the game.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
A moment here to see some numbers for Payton. How last month turned out for him, averaging about 4 points, 8 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. natural talent as well, really shining through.
The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Here's Harris. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 4th assist in this one.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Freak with it. Harris is there. And it's Freak missing. Orlando, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Harris. He has 14 points and 1 assist.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one drops. J.J. Hickson, he's checked in for Patterson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Raptors leading by 22. Lowry passes to Freak. Shot from free throw range. Jump shot is good. Freak's got 8 points in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lowry against Payton. Passes to Harris. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not so unlucky 13 shots.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Lowry dishes to Freak. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Freak's got 33 points.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Got a hand on it.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers. It certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
He looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Lead.
It gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now that is rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some style points too, Kevin.
Clark, he deserves them. No simple finish there with the high altitude windmill slam.
That, to me, is a statement.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Raptors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Free throw good. Freak. Luis Scola, he's checked in for the Raptors. Desanya, he's checked in for Orlando. And both free throws good from Freak.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Pick by Vucevic. Here's Azania. Hickson covering. Puts it up from 17. Payton gets the bucket. Payton's got 5 points so far. The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. There's Freak. That ball's nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. 40 points for Freak.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Amari Stoudemire. Toronto's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Freak in its small forward. Hickson is out there with Stoudemire. Then it's Corey Joseph. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Napier passes to Oladipo. Harris outside. Off target from outside. Raptors shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there.
You rarely see him missing dunkers, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
The layup missed. Here's Toronto. They're on a 16-6 run. Freak dishes to Hickson. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Now here's Freak, guarded by Harris. The feed now to Freak. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Gordon. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. That's good. Harris has got 22. Raptors are gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hickson a screen on Harris to the inside. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Stoudemire has it going on tonight. He's got 8 points, and he's come away with 2 steals as well. He's blown up some plays out there.
For the Magic, Aaron Gordon is checking in for Fry. Fournier comes in for Hamilton, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Shabazz Napier. Ross against Oladipo. He feeds it to Gordon. To the wing on the left. Fournier, that's for 2. Busts the J after the KG pass fake.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Now, Freak. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And Valanciunas kicks to Freak. And here's Oladipo. Payton with the ball. Now right defender. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Ross, that's good.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Payton passes to Oladipo. There's a screen. Back to Payton. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
And the shot is good.
What a nice feed. And that assist gives him a triple-double. That's my kind of player. Versatile as baking soda. Multi-uses, multi-dimensional. He can do it all.
He kicks to Oladipo. Gordon with the screen for Oladipo. Ross with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. Here's Freak. White dishes to Hickson. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there. That free throw good from Hickson for the Magic. Wayne Dedman comes in for Vucevic. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Elfrid Payton. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
They set the pick. And Fournier kicks to Dedman. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Here's Oladipo. For 3, Fournier. And he gets it to go. Fournier's got 11 in the second half.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely to the left side wing. Ross passes to Freak. Clock at 4. Goes up on the wing, and the Raptors miss again. Orlando's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. For 3, Fournier. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Orlando grabs the miss.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really like the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed, almost made a spectacular play. You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
And Temple kicks to Fournier. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Out to the wing. They shoot again. Fournier's shot is off. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Gotta be demoralizing. They desperately needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
Oladipo with the ball. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Freak. That misses off the backboard.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Take a look at what Fournier's been doing. 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
Stoudemire's checked in for Toronto. Corey Joseph comes in for Ross. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Joseph kicks to Freak. Fires for 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at him.
Holcomb hooks and covering. No good with the layup. The Raptors have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Dixon a screen to the paint. There's Freak. Terrific design on the pit clip. He lays it in. Freak's got 45 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Orlando's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. 1:29 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Fournier, guarded by Wright. The 17-footer. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And the one thing that stood out about these guys all season long, their resiliency to come out and play hard and win games. We've watched some epic battles that they've played, and tonight will mark their 64th win in the year. Something else.
And their dominance continues, guys, as they sweep the season series 4 games to none.
That's impressive on one side, but embarrassing on the other side, Greg.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Freak. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
7-second difference, shot in the game clock. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. And too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them from the opening tip until the end of the game.
Well, your perimeter game had a huge impact on the outcome tonight. What does your ability to connect from the perimeter mean to this basketball team?
Oh, it just opens up a lot of different things inside for the rest of us. I'm never going to be the kind of guy that can just shoot our team to victory, but I can play the role of hitting a few shots early and making things easier inside for the big. You feel me?
We got you loud and clear. Kevin back.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Kenny, what did you think?
What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was feeling.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game, you know what I mean? And then the prize.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you.
dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Hip-hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age still keep the mic hot. Couple hip-hop butter beans. Brothers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing, the receptionist fool giving back to occupy labels that move, they didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip-hop from where we go back. Come on with it. Me and you, getting it on, 30 for 30. Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it. Yeah.
all of us at 2K Sports. Can you do like an Irish accent there, Kenny?
I am a Smith, so that is an Irish descent.
He's not a real Irish. Shiver me timbers, Ernie.
Shiver you timbers.
That's not a St. Patrick's Day.
That's Lucky
deal.
Charms. What do you
Shiver
mean?
me timbers.
Shiver me timbers, Ernie.
Oh,
at any rate,
it means it's Irish.
This is Ernie Johnson, and we got Shaq, and we got Kenny.
Shiver me timbers.
Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Toronto Raptors. Taking a look at Toronto, these guys have been rolling. In case you've been under a rock, they've continued their double-digit winning streak with no signs of slowing. A scary, tough team, and they're in full swing.
Welker wearing the green today on this special presentation of the NBA on St. Patrick's Day. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Doris Burke will be reporting from the sideline. Welcome to the Air Canada Center, home of the Toronto Raptors, in a great venue for basketball. Taking a look at Denver. Unfortunately, a troubled season they've had right down near the bottom, second to last in the West.
Yeah, and remember, this is the second and final time these teams will see one another, so they're going to want to ensure things turn out a bit differently this time around. I expect them to be as aggressive as we've seen all season.
Oh, for sure. I mean, they'll have to come out strong to get a different result. Losses happen. It's how you respond that really matters in this league. You got to be able to bounce back.
All fueled up and look at that jam.
Reverberation throughout the entire building on that one.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flush.
And how about the impact that's going to have on your team? You can imagine how much adrenaline starts to flow through the veins after that.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
That's exactly why it's important to work hard on the offensive glass, fellas, for chances just like that.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Raptors getting the bucket.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws here tonight. A free throw good from Moutier. And he can't hit the second. Raptors are gone. 2 or 3 here to start off the game. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. He told me there aren't many big men with the mobility and length of Jonas Valanciunas, and that he's a player they'll really have to account for, saying, quote, JB's still developing his skill set, but there just aren't that many people in the world of his size. And when you factor in his motor, he can really impact the game. Guys, we'll see how they try to deal with it.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Chandler. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And DeRozan kicks the line. Lets it go from 14. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Lowry.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Moutier kicks to Nurkic. Dishes it to Fareed. Fades. And it's Freak with the rebound. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. And Valanciunas gets to Freak. Knocks down the 3-ball. Freak's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Barton, no luck.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for it. And it's 6 points for DeMar DeRozan. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Toronto leading by 8. Lowry kicks the free. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. That one on Chandler.
First personal foul, teams first.
The Raptors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And what a game for Freak. He already has 10 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
Now, here's Moutier. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Magic.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Freak. That may be a strategy that comes as a little bit of a surprise, but Coach is showing a lot of confidence in his ability to produce an outstanding effort today. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Lowry. Wilson Chandler making his last shot. Lowry dishes to Freak. That falls. Nice three that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. The Nuggets trail by 13. Nurkic a screen on Lowry. Shot off the screen. Inside runner. And that one hits back iron. To the right side. Raptors moving the ball around. He dishes it to Freak. Back to Lowry. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get a shot on. Now Moutier. Fareed a screen on Lowry. Fires from deep. The rebound by Patterson.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Fareed outside. Kicks it to Chandler. High post shot. That one a little long.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
It's DeRozan with the drive. Denver grabs the miss. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Just looking at the stat sheet, they gave far too many free throws away in that game. Maybe it was the noise in the building or something, but they really looked rattled.
Well, Greg, I don't know if it was the biggest reason for that loss, but all of those misses. Clearly had an impact on that game. He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
He had a nice open look right there. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start. Scoring-wise, a really sluggish start for him, guys. I mean, just 2 for 7 overall.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Chandler. Freak passes to Lowry. To the middle. Here's Freak.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean,